Hunter, Hunter, Hunter. I'm sorry, my friend, but it's gotta happen. Blame the city, my friend. That's all I can really tell you. Welcome back, everybody, to This is the Police. I'm your host, Officer Falcon, to you, my friend. More importantly, today I'm recording this on the day of release, so all of you guys that have been waiting around for the game, it is now available for everybody, so I hope if you're playing it, you're having a good time with it for one. This is also going to probably be my last couple of episodes recorded, unless you want to see some more. As I mentioned when I first started the series, I would play this up until the release date at the very least to give you guys an idea of how the game plays out. So I've done that. However, if you guys still want to see more, you're enjoying it, do let me know in the comments and by leaving a like. And you know what? We'll just continue going forward with the game. No questions asked. But again, do let me know and I'll kind of weigh it out with this episode and the ones coming forward. For now, Freeburg Tribune, 86% of residents oppose demolition of Corn Monument. Businessmen express desire to leave city and movie production studio may appear in Freeburg. Let's go to work here today. So, if I'm correct, we've actually had a really good set of episodes recently where everything's just gone perfect, smoothly. We actually got cases done, nobody's died, we've completed every single case call so far, everything's been going really good. I hope I haven't just jinxed it by saying that. We have one badge to give out, and we also have to get rid of one guy and replace him with a female in order to meet that 50-50 quota that the city's asking for as well. But that's until 29, so we still have a day or two left before we do that. But we should have to start looking at that pretty soon. This badge, I think this badge is better served over in shift day, so I'm going to hold on to that one for now. Let's actually just start our day. No music, please. Don't want to really deal with copyright stuff here. I haven't dealt with it, but, you know, I'd rather just avoid it completely. Now, let's come over to investigations really quickly. You have hit and run over here. Who are the detectives on this case? I'm curious. We have Mole, and we have everybody else available because we actually just finished the arson case not long ago, and that went pretty smoothly. I'm actually going to give you Sharo because he's the guy who I hired recently. I want to get him involved in some of the cases finally, so let's give you Sharo. You guys work that case over here. Everything else over here is fine. If we go over to affairs, let's go over to police station. Now, I need to figure out what male I have to get rid of. And unfortunately, I'm going to say it's going to be Sogo. I know Robbins is lower than Sogo, but Robbins has a stripe, and that helps out people without stripes in certain calls. So I think we want to keep him around for that. So unfortunately, Sogo, we might have to kill this guy, because I don't think I could fire him straight out because he hasn't done anything worth firing over. We can fire Oshiro straight up for being too old, but he's a 375, so that seems like a really terrible call on my part. Who can I replace Sogo with? These cops are fucking badass. Oh, we have Sasha Strong. Female? 290 professionalism? Oh, that's it right there. And we have Ruby Sims, a detective. That could also do it as well. 210. She might be better than one of my male detectives than I think about it. Let's see. Sasha Strong at 290. That's pretty good. Odin Beard. God damn, this guy looks like a baller. We have Stinge Florida. What is this like? I feel like these are references to something I'm kind of like missing really obviously here. Anyway. Mole is actually my lowest rated detective, but she's also a female. How about that? So I think Sogo probably has got to get the axe, and then we replace him with Sasha Strong here. Man, that's a tough call. That's a tough call to make. Otherwise, we get rid of Hunter and just get the... Is Hunter too old? He's a little bit gray to me, right? A little bit gray? No, he's fine. Perfectly alright. Just replace him with Ruby Sims. Alrighty. We're going to make a judgment call here. Sogo is going to have to go. We get rid of Sogo towards the end of the day, though, because we might need him for calls here early. So if I kill him now, I'll be, 5 cops as opposed to 6 here. Just make sure not to level up Sogo, and we'll just use everybody else for now. But I think we have to definitely get rid of him and just replace him with Sasha Strong, because she's higher rated than him anyway, so... we don't have... Oh, I just noticed we don't have Hulk Hogan out there anymore, either. Man, I guess the possible recruits rotate day by day. Could have had Hulk Hogan, man! Anyway, fight. Freeburg Elementary School, 2 senior students begin to fight right in the middle of chemistry class. Their 1 second. 2 senior students begin to fight in the middle of chemistry class in elementary schools? Now, I don't know how things run nowadays, but in my times, elementary school had no fucking chemistry class. Much less seniors, juniors, and sophomores, and, whatever else, freshmen. What kind of school is this? They have a fucking playground over here. Senior kids in the okay, that's just weird. Since this is only going to be a fight, I don't think we need everybody for this, but I'm going to use 2 people because since it seems like an easy case, I might as well just level up Little and Subaculo I'm added to, so it's an easy call for them to actually undertake. Alrighty. I'm not going to use Help the Sands because they're right now tied, if I'm right, with the Vargas people too, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Here we have the Museum of Feelings and Fine Art, another case for us as well. At night, a little-known painting by the Dutch master De Broom, recently shown for the first time, disappeared from the museum. One of the museum's windows was broken, and there's a brick lying on the floor inside. Ah, gee, I wonder how they got in. Okay, let's use Cross for this one, obviously. No questions asked about that. You got that shit right, Cross? That's all you on deck, my friend. Cross don't need no stinking help. And we have drug sales over at St. John's Hospital, right? Let's see here. Miss Dunbar said that a nurse tried to sell her drugs right in the hospital. I went to the doctor after I broke my arm. The nurse heard me complaining about the pain and waited until the doctor left. Then she started telling me about pills she could get me. Better than Vicodin, according to her. You know, you gotta make some money on the side when you have jobs that don't really pay too well, I guess. But, man, it's really sketchy. 4 cops for this? Seems really excessive if you ask me. Let's send, like, maybe 2 only. And we'll send Yancey along with Purdy over here. I think 2 is more than enough. I want to keep a few of them out here just in case. The fight, here comes a report for that. Offenders are caught. Did we really arrest kids just for fighting in school? That seems like a really harsh punishment for a fight. Normally, you get suspended for a day or 2 or something, you know, but get arrested? I guess it was a vicious fight. Then again, they poked that woman in the eye, so it was pretty serious, maybe. Who knows? Alrighty. Here we have the theft investigation. Mr. Campos. Rafael Campos, museum guard. I walk the museum every hour. The alarm is off. City Hall won't allocate money to fix it. Oh, yeah, imagine that. City Hall fucking people over. Oof. Must be that outstanding mayor we have there, huh? I didn't hear the glass breaking. It's a big museum. When I went down this way again, it was already early morning. The window was broken and the canvas was cut from the frame. There was no trace of anyone found, just a brick lying on the floor. So that correlates with what actually happened so far. Parking lot camera. The parking lot was empty all night. In the morning, a cyclist went past with a tube on his shoulder. The guy slowly rolled into the parking lot, then left the bike for a couple of minutes and went out of sight. When he came back, got on the bike and left. I suffer from insomnia and often go cycling around the city late at night. I took a tube and some other equipment so I wouldn't have to go back home before my morning classes at the art school. I stopped at the museum to pee. I admit it. I like to mark the corner of the building. I imagine one day my work will be hanging inside. So is this the guy from the camera? Oh no, this guy seems kind of fishy to me. Mr. Stevens, teacher at the art school. In his lectures on the works of the Dutch masters Bram van der Hoef, which is this guy, always sharply criticized the works of De Broom, which is the painting that was stolen. He dismissed the legendary artist as overpriced mediocrity and was very amused when an unknown De Broom painting was discovered in a city dump. He said it was already in its proper place. He was less amused when he learned that the De Broom painting would be hung in the museum. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Bram who broke into the museum and stole the painting to burn it or cut it into tiny pieces. Alrighty, my friend, you're becoming my prime suspect now. Museum window. The glasses, I thought the museum window was actually talking to us. Hey guys, by the way, I got hit with a brick and I broke. Yeah, I know it sucks. The glass is almost completely broken out. A grown man could easily climb through the window and not cut himself. Most of the shards are lying on the pavement outside the museum. Most of the shards are laying outside the museum, so if you tossed a brick through the window, it would break inwards, right? Correct? Is that how the fucking laws of physics and gravity and motion work? It would be inside, not outside. If most of the shards are lying outside, it means that the brick came from the inside, although the brick is already inside. The impact must have come from the inside out. Huh. I don't know, that's actually kind of really sketchy and suspicious now that I'm breaking it down that way. The shards have to be inside, correct? If you're breaking into something, the shards are inside. They go in with you. They don't go out. Weird. Drug sales. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Very good job, guys. And we got some cocaine! Ah, the party drug, huh? Officers found cocaine at the crime scene. Bring to the police station. Sell it, Mafia. Give me some extra money. Sands need help and Vargas needs help. Alrighty. I'll ignore this for now. Everybody's here now. Remember, we have to kill Sogol before the end of the day so we can hire Sasha. Sasha Strong, Sasha Banks, the boss. Keeping it boss, keeping it real. It's my WWE fandom coming out there. Alrighty, so we have a robbery. City Center. A parking valet just called in, reporting that a girl exiting an expensive car was approached by a man wearing a hood who threatened her and took her bag. 2 officers for this call, huh? Yeah, let's go for it. Let's send both of them, because it seems like a relatively easy case. Hopefully, I don't get hit with, like, multiple cop requirements soon here. But that seems like an easy way to level up Little and Tsubaki at the same time, so pretty good. Assuming they die, if they don't die, you know? If they die, that's pretty bad. They got him! Good job, ladies. Ladies. And here we have Diamond Dogs State Penitentiary. I guess it's missing a Y because it gets cut off, I guess. Oh, shit, I think it's almost time for the end of the day. Hold up. Oh, well, let's just do this here really quickly. I need to kill Sogo. Assault with an offensive weapon. An older prisoner, tired of eating the food served by the prison cafeteria, made his way into the kitchen carrying a shiv, intent on having a word with the chef. A guard called the police, and he was reluctant to enter the kitchen for fear of further provoking the prisoner. Diamond Dogs, is that like fucking... This is either, Bowie or Metal Gear Solid 5. I'd rather just let it be Bowie. Let's see here. Let's go with, needs 3 people, correct? Let's send the ladies out there again, keep leveling them up a bit. And let's send Yancy as well to kind of keep an eye on stuff. Now, Sogo. I'm wondering about this. If I kill Sogo now, isn't it like a while before I can actually hire somebody? Because I have to declare them dead, don't I? Because if I kill him now, I don't think we get the slot opened up until afterwards, and then we lose Sasha Strong as one of the potential people that we could hire, because we'd have to hire her right now. Correct? Am I right in this assessment or not? Because I believe I am. So, like, if I kill you or fire you or something like that, I'm kind of, in a tough spot here. Huh. Maybe we just go after Hunter instead. The Sands, Crime trap, the mafia will falsify a special crime in progress report and all the officers who arrive at the scene will be killed, up to 3 cops. And an investigation trap. Let's do the investigation trap. Let's do that one. I'm going to go after Hunter instead. Tomorrow at 10. See what I meant? It's not immediately. I thought it would be immediately. But it's not. We'll see how that plays out. I'm curious about it. I feel like, man, I was hoping it would be like immediately. You'd send them out now and just get them killed. That's what I wondered, though, because now it seems like I can hire Sasha, which is what I wanted to do, because the kill is wait till later. And then you have to declare them dead. Yeah, it's a kind of a process, really. Assault with an offensive weapon. The kitchen floor is decorated with broken plates and an upturned pan filled with muddy slush. An elderly prisoner is sitting on a stool, dipping his hand into the pot of slush and shoving it towards the cook's face, yelling, "You try to eat this shit!" Let's cook up something else. Only takes a minute. Hey, we've got a couple of nice warm burgers here. You're lucky you got fed at all. Let's see. Let's go with the warm burgers here. Ah! Tricked them. What a fool. I'd give you burgers, huh? You crazy criminal, you. What a foolish person. Alrighty. Everything's gone pretty well here so far. Again, if you're... Hit and run? Detectives? Okay, cool. Open investigation. It's not a black car. It's supposed to be a black car, isn't it? This is right here, the driver. That's the passenger. So the passenger has a beard, which is what was told in the thing. We got it. It was right after. I was so convinced that it was the black car, but luckily I gave it a shot with the red one and we got it. Sequence completed. William Holden frequents the local bars, repeatedly arrests for driving under the influence. So it wasn't even that they were purposely after him. They were just drunk driving. There you go. Sequence completed. Well, it's a good thing I gave the frames a shot here because, oh boy, shit, we have a lot of things over here. What's happening here? Hold up. We have 3 new frames for this case. All right, just give me a second here while I get this under control. Mr. Compost, right, this is still the same things that we saw here earlier. But as I mentioned, the shards are on the outside, which is what's so weird. This is really weird. The window over here is already broken, right? So is the bricks got to be inside? Well, There's the tube. That would be the tube. I have a feeling it was the goddamn guard and not that guy that we believe it's the guy. Like, it just seems too obvious that it's this guy. But again, the whole thing that throws it off is the fact that the brick is in, the shards are outside as opposed to inside. That's what really throws it off. I want to say it came from it's an inside job. It's a goddamn inside job is my point here. So, you know what? We're still missing frames, so let's just put it down this way for now. But I really feel like it's the guard. Shit, we have a lot of things here. Oh my god. Oh, this is going to be the arrest of William Holden, correct. So we have Mole over here. William's favorite place to tie one on. He knows everyone. Send 2 officers, and we could also do SWAT just in case, correct? Okay, maybe. Hit and run. What the fuck? You're giving me 2 of them? Oh, we could go to either one. I see. So we could go to his house, William's last known place of residence, but the information is over 3 years old. No, I don't think we want to go that one. We definitely want to go to the bar, because if he's an alcoholic, he's probably there drinking right now. So, I want to say the day's almost over. Should we send SWAT? I don't think we need SWAT for this, but you know what? I'd rather play it safe than sorry. We'll send Mole along with Yancey and Zubaki. Now, game, do not throw a fucking SWAT case at me right now or a SWAT call, please. No, it's all going away, so it's the end of the day. Perfect. Alrighty. I was worried that the moment I tossed the SWAT out there, it'd be like, oh, hey, there's one case over here or this call that requires like 70 cops and SWAT in a paddy wagon. Oh, you gave your SWAT away. Sucks to be you. Hit and run report. Got it. Offender caught. Perfect. Very nice. Another case closed. You were able to arrest all suspects. Good job, Mole. Very good job. Nice leveling on your part. Jancy's coming back. Sabagi's coming back. Let's go ahead and end our day. That went exquisite. Vargas and Sands are still tied. Alrighty, cool. So everything going according to plan. Now remember, Sands cannot be losing for 3 days or straight, it does seem. So at some point, we'll have to give him a little bit of a small lead and then swap it back over to Vargas. So everybody here did amazing. Good job today, guys. End of day. Day number 17, July 31st. So if we got the 50-50 female-male ratio thing on the 29th, we have 30-31. Does it count the same day? Would it be 29, 30, 31? Is today my last day or is tomorrow my last day? It's got to count the 29 too, right? 29, 30. Today's my last day. So today we have to make sure we have female, male, 50-50. Former City Hall employee admits official unemployment data far from reality. Citizens' earnings have fallen 9% since the new year, and unemployment in Freeburg is lowest in history. Yeah, I really doubt that. I really doubt that with this goddamn mayor that they have. Alright, let's see here. And this is the shift I want to give the badge to, because Grant and Fang are a bit low, so I always want to give this over to Fang just to probably bump her up to like 190. Grant would go over 200 with this, I'm pretty sure. But let's go with Fang to bring her up to 190. Alrighty, that's fine. And Hunter, you might be getting whacked today, my friend. Just a bit of a heads up. Starter day over here. Catalog. You have new songs for me? Nah. It'd be nice, but, you know, don't want to deal with that. Let's go over to our map. Let's see what we have here. So let's see here. Mafia, your share. Oh, that's for the cocaine, probably. Yep. 5,423. Let's go ahead and share it with the staff just so I can keep them on my good side. Then decide to, like, turn me in, like, hey, Falcon's over here taking bribes from the mafia or selling drugs on the side. Tomorrow's the deadline for female cops. Oh, okay. Good. Very cool. So let me go over to affairs in City Hall. No, that's not it. It's police station. Labor market. Sausage Strong is still here, and Ruby Sims is there too. Great. So remember, we're going to send Hunter to be whacked today, and then we'll just replace him with Ruby Sims. We have a disorderly conduct call over here. The elderly Emma Weston called in to complain about her neighbors. Her house is shaking from loud sounds of gnashing metal and roars of turbines, accompanied by some strange beeping noises. Through the window, she also saw people moving around. Could it just be that they're actually doing some work inside the place? I feel like this is kind of like one of those false alarms, but just in case, we'll send Grant and Fang over there, because why not? Alrighty. 10 o'clock is when the call should come in for the investigation traps, so that is when we send our boy Hunter. Has Hunter solved any case for us? If he hasn't, I will feel kind of bad, but we'll see. Hostage situation with a fatal casualty. Oh, That's no good. Patients at the local asylum rebelled against the nurses during breakfast. 3 nurses have been wounded, while others remain locked in with patients in the dining area. They've threatened to kill 1 nurse every hour until they're released. Oh, that's actually pretty bad. Let's go, you know what? Let's go with SWAT and Paddy Wagon with that one. There's no reasoning with an insane person, you know? So we gotta be careful. Let's send Smitty out here. Sam D. Robbins. We'll leave, Oshiro over here available to us. Hopefully that goes well. Fang and Grant are here. Oh, that's the investigation trap. Okay. Hunter. I'm sorry, my friend, but it's gotta happen. Blame the city, my friend. That's all I can really tell you. Blame the city. Report. Hey, it was an actual call. I thought it was just people, like, doing maintenance work inside of that house. Oh, good job, Fang and Grant. Easy 10 experience for you guys as well. Now, the asylum call is coming up, and that's the one that worries me a lot. I think we have to give a win to Sans. Like, we got to give Sans like a 3-2 lead, and then afterwards we tie it up again and start giving Vargas a couple of wins here. Reporters and onlookers have gathered around the building. The asylum patients are watching the growing crowd from the windows on the 3rd floor. Ooh, let's go in through the back door? That's what, no, okay. I won't say it. I didn't say it. Offender con, officers unharmed, and civilians unharmed. Perfect. Everything went swell. That's a really troubling one right there. Just because you don't know how swarming in the place is going to actually result in. I kind of consider doing the negotiator thing, but they're insane, so it's kind of like, eh. Hunter was killed, yep, as we expected to happen. So let me go over now to affairs, perhaps, police station, and labor market. I can't fire him even though he's dead. Well, that's fine. We'll claim him dead at the start of next shift, and then it'll open up the slot for Sims to come in, and we'll be fine, I think. Right? We should be. I mean, he's dead already, man. Let me just hire the other person now. I think we'll be fine. Okay. So, we have a call at the ghetto. That's going to be the Vargas people. We're ignoring that one for now. We have to do a one for Sans. Reckless endangerment at the city center. A frightened woman phoned in, reporting that 2 men dressed in armor were running through the streets shouting, "Beware our stings!" They were chasing passerbys and swinging their blades at them. They've not yet done anyone harm, but their swords seem dangerous enough. Yeah, I would imagine so. Okay, let's send Smitty, Grant, Fang and Grant, just so we go, oh. Let's do it that way. I do need to level up my other guys, too. But I just want to send a couple of low-level people in there so they get some experience. As long as we don't get, like, a over amount of calls, we should be fine just by sending in 3. I don't think 3 is required, but it's fine. As long as they come back in one piece. Oh, there we go. Report. You guys got it? Yeah! Offender caught, officers unharmed, and civilians unharmed. Very nice. Here we go. We have to do this one because I want Sans to take the lead so he doesn't whack me. So, an old friend visiting Mr. Sand, and they're planning on going horseback riding, but the owner of the country club just called. He wasn't making much sense, but it sounds like some punks are beating Mr. Sand's horses to death. Oof. Fang, go check it out. Righty, now this should give Sans a 3-2 lead, and then we just go Vargas straight up. I really would like to know, like, how long the mob wars last, so I make sure I could kind of, like, estimate when I should give Vargas the lead. So he wins, and I don't get killed by Sans at the same time. But oh well. Fang, you alright over there? Fang's coming back. Alrighty. So that should give Sans a 3-2 lead right there alone. Some weather changes happening. Surprisingly slow call at work here. Oh, look, we're closing that down. Noise complaint at the ghetto. Paddy wagon required. Just toss it in now. Klim Yuriev reports that suspicious people are constantly going in and out of the apartment next door. They're carrying big bags, making lots of noises, screaming, and his 3 sons can't concentrate on their homework. Mr. Yuriev urges, someone's got to show these bandits who's boss. That's a lot of cops required for this one. Alrighty, Smitty, Oshiro, and Grant. Do we go with 4 cops? It's a 5-cop call. You know what, I'll do 4 just because Samadi is available and Fang's coming back, so we'll have at least 2 over here on the backside. I hope it's not one of those calls that requires, I guess, more cops afterwards, like a little bit of backup. At least they're almost there, which is good. I think our day ends at 24, if I'm correct. Sans needs help again. No, we already gave you 1 win, my friend. Noise complaint. There it is. Offenders caught, officer unharmed, and everything else is fine. Hey, we got some automatic weapons, too. Let's go ahead and give me some good money off of those, right? By selling it with the mafia. I'll bring this to the police station. I really don't want the mafia distributing automatic weapons in the streets. I don't think it has an impact on the game, but if we're playing realistically, and imagine it does have an impact on the type of crimes you get, I'd rather just keep those in the station as opposed to out there, where we're arming all these criminals with automatic weapons against us in the future. Alright, we're ignoring that. Hey, everybody's back. Pretty slow day over here at work for once. Got every call again? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, recently we've been doing really amazing with these days. Like, everything's coming up Millhouse, I gotta say. Sans is a lead now. There you go. Now we can just go full-on Vargas afterwards for a bit here. Declared dead. I need the slot opened. Alrighty. And they're damp? Day number 18, August 1st, Thursday. Alrighty, guys, here we wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. Alrighty, guys, and we're going to wrap it up here with this one. As I mentioned, if you want to see some more of this going forward, do let me know in the comments and be leaving a like, and we will continue it. Otherwise, I'll do like maybe 2 more episodes. We'll wrap it up. But at least I've shown you quite a bit of this game up until release day, so I hope you guys have a good time with it as well. But if you want to see some more, do let me know and we'll continue it. I will catch you next time.